All right, this video is the first of a series of videos that we're going to do on the documentation and growth of this YouTube channel. So I thought it might be an interesting way to showcase some automation and do a little bit of a ride along as we start this channel, grow it, distribute the content, set up a ton of automation to help streamline the process, maybe even involve other people, bring on a team to help grow this thing. So I've done a lot of thinking about the content that I want to put on here. That's about as far as I've gotten. I think I have one video posted right now. So trying to do this earlier rather than later so that you can follow along and we can show how to grow a YouTube channel. Now I'm by no means an expert at this. This is my first time doing YouTube. I've never tried to grow a channel before, or really any social media platform besides a little bit of Instagram for another business. But so I definitely don't know, I don't have all the answers. I do know a lot about automation, so that's going to be a pretty heavy theme in how we go about this. I hope that's useful for you. But again, take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. I'm not a YouTube expert. Hopefully by the end of this, I will become one, but we'll see. So this video is about how to set up this channel for success. Whenever I start a new project in really any business or any project within that business, it usually starts in Airtable. That's because for the last couple of years, I've trained myself on how to think from a database perspective. I find that Airtable is a really good kind of simple way to get organized and think through a lot of the logic and the data schema, the data model that sits underneath businesses, that sits underneath projects and different automations. So everything for me starts in Airtable. And what we're going to do here today is walk through how I'm going to set up my YouTube channel or YouTube Airtable base, right? The schema for managing this whole channel and other channels potentially. So first things first, we're going to want to pick our tables. And usually this maps to the entities, the largest entities in any particular process or project. So I'm going to go ahead and name this first one channels. We're also going to do topics, different areas of focus for this channel. I have a number of them already in mind. We'll go ahead and add those later. We're going to do playlists because this is video and we're going to group videos with similar themes together in playlists on YouTube. We're going to do videos. Obviously, that's the core deliverable here. And then we're also going to do lead magnets. Now, generating revenue and getting leads is not really the point of this channel. Honestly, I'm just doing it for fun and to kind of share some knowledge and get my stuff out there. But because I'm a marketer, we're going to create some interesting mechanisms for generating leads from this. Really just email capture. It should be, email list captures is what I mean by this. And so let's create that as a table as well. We're going to add to this over the course of this series, so this is a good place to start. First things first, we're going to add that channel name. And for this, it's just going to be my personal YouTube, so Chris Fry. And we're going to do the YouTube channel slug, which is that, I think it's something like that right now. And we'll do the YouTube channel link. Might as well add the YouTube API key because we're going to automate the shit out of this later. So that's good for now. Topics, we're going to do topic name. We can hide these other fields. We'll deal with that later. Again, hide these. Playlist, we'll do playlist name. Videos, we'll do video title. And lead magnets, we'll leave that alone for now. So videos is really the core of this channel, right? Now, I have a list over here of videos that I've brainstormed over the last, couple weeks or so, just on and off. There's about 200 ideas on here, so I'm going to go ahead and paste these in. And you can see a lot of it is cold email related, list building, agency stuff, walkthroughs of my systems, a lot of growth hacking and AI stuff and prompt engineering and all kinds of good stuff. So gonna add that in there. Now what I'm gonna do is we're going to create some other fields here that are gonna help us plan out our videos. So we'll do a summary. We'll make that long text. And why don't we do duration as well? This will come in handy when we upload and track things. Let's do phase. So, we'll add some phases here. We'll do ideation. We'll do filming. We'll do editing. Upload me. Uploaded. SEO, because SEO is important on YouTube, and then we'll do completed. Okay, now we got a phase, and I think what we'll do now, we'll add video URL. We'll do video slug, which is again that little thing, on the video URL. Let's get rid of these tabs to speed things up here. I'm running on a MacBook Air, so this is a little slow sometimes. All right, now what we're gonna do is add our linked fields. So we're gonna go here, create a new field, link to another record, link to the channels, and we'll call it channels. Link to another record, we'll call this topics. Link to another record, we'll do playlists. And link to another record, we'll do lead magnets. So we should be good on that. And I'll just link that to lead magnets. Cool. Now we have our relational database set up somewhat. Now let's go ahead and create some views over here. So I'm going to add some sections. And, I'm not 100% sure what we're going to do with these yet, but I just know I always end up setting these up. So we'll set up ideation, production, upload, SEO probably, distribution, and then I'm going to rename this to playground. And this is kind of the way that I set this up. I took this from Nath Aston, but I set up a playground view to just make changes to anything. So every time that we need to add fields or make changes to anything, we're going to do that in the playground and then add it to the other views just to keep things really nice and clean. So we'll go ahead and duplicate this, and I'll call this, video ideas. We can use this view to submit new video ideas. Very simple. And we are going to show the phase here, and we'll set all of these to ideation. I'm going to duplicate this, and I'm going to put this down under production, and we'll call this production, and we'll do this down here for upload. And again, we're not using any of this yet, but I'm just kind of setting it up and getting organized here. So we're going to do SEO, and then distribution. So maybe social and newsletter. And maybe we'll add other distribution channels in the future. Maybe cold email, right? So let's do a Kanban. We'll call this stage. And I'm going to put this up in my production area. And we're going to set the field for the stage to be the phase itself. Let me just adjust my window here and hit done. Okay. And now we can move these kind of around here. And when this moves, maybe we'll set up automations that trigger different things to take place. And let's see. So what else do we need just in the Airtable base? So I think the other thing that I do every time, come down to playground, I add the a field for the record ID just so that we can access this record ID programmatically. I'm going to go ahead and add this as a formula, and Airtable has a formula for this called record ID. And now we have the Airtable record ID next to every video. This will be very useful later on. And then we can go ahead and add, our channel here. And we haven't done the topics yet, but, we'll do that in a little bit. I have some playlists as well, so I'll go ahead and copy those in here. And there we go. So I got a couple playlists that we'll do. We'll do cold email, agency command center, automation, cold email, list building and data enrichment, make, Airtable, no code, low code. Some of these are redundant. I don't really know what exactly we're going to do. The other one that we'll definitely do is prompt engineering. We'll go ahead and put that in like that. And then, you can start to link these videos into their respective playlists. I'm not that far ahead yet, so we're going to leave it blank for now. This is looking pretty good. Next thing that we're going to do actually is set up a view. Now let's do a section, and we'll do kind of organization. And we're going to add a new view in that organization section, and it's going to be for Google Drive. And this is going to store all of our Google Drive file IDs, or just IDs in general. So I'll just hide that, and then we'll do Google folder ID. I think what we're probably going to do organization-wise is every video is going to have its own Google folder. It's going to have the video file, maybe the audio file, and the transcript of the video, and any other assets that go into that, maybe the thumbnail as well. So we're going to put them, each video, in its own Google file or folder, and we're going to set up that, we're going to track that folder ID right there. And then we're also going to track the file ID. So we'll do Google file ID on that video as well. We're also going to do this on the channel level. So I don't know what these sections are going to be, but let's add one for organization, and we'll create a new view there for Google Drive, and we will hide all this and just add Google Drive folder ID and Google Drive. Actually, we don't need the file ID because it's not a file, it's a folder. Perfect. Now this will be the master level hierarchy folder, and then all the videos will go in there as well. I'm trying to think, anything else that we need on this for now? I don't think so. We got, let's actually do the Google Drive link, Google Drive URL as well. And then maybe we'll do a button, and we'll do open in Drive. And we'll make it green because Google is green, and the label will be open in Drive. And we'll just do a blank google.com for now. We'll add in that, actually, here, let's just do equals Google Drive URL. And so if this was google.com, then we can just open that right in Drive, and it'll go straight to google.com. So pretty nifty. Just easy access to port right in there. And yep, so we'll leave this for now. And I think that is it for now. So we got our staging. This one is actually uploaded over here. And so we get this nice Kanban view. There's a lot of video ideas there. Cool. Later on, we're going to set up some automations that interact with Google Drive and Airtable so that all this stuff is clean and neat and just moving real quick. But for now, I think we'll end the video here and see you in the next one.